possible way. So I figure out who she is. I kind of like make friends with some of her friends. I go up and try to talk to her. As I'm standing in front of her like this, she just like starts turning without acknowledging that I'm talking to her. So I kept like adjusting to try to stay in front of her as she kept turning. I was like, do you not see me right here? I'm like, what's wrong with you? And then she just turns and walks away, doesn't say anything to me. And I see her stab a dude that grabs her leg with her stiletto. She balances on one foot and she's walking up this ramp. She stabs this guy that's trying to get her attention. And I was in love. I was like, that's the woman for me. So I spend I have to manipulate a date out of her. I tell all of her friends that we're going to be like meeting up at this time, and I tell her a different time. She shows up early, although a little bit late. It's fine, but I had enough of a window that nobody else had arrived yet. And as soon as she got there, this is like the flip phone razor time. So I'd preset text messages with all recipients. So I hit send and it goes out to all of them that dinner's canceled, and I take her out to dinner, and I go out to dinner with her every single day. I go on a date with her every single night, all the way up until I leave. And that was my first trip with her. And then when I was gone, I had some ASOC guys, some advanced special operations spy guys that literally followed her around Fort Bragg to make sure that she was a good girl. And she was.
She was.
Yeah.
And you guys have been married for 17 years now?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wild.
What, in your opinion, is the secret to a successful marriage?
You have to fight. Complacency kills. We know that in combat. And complacency kills a marriage. Where you take things for granted about the person that you're with, you know, this person that you chose to spend the rest of your life with. But now you let yourself go. You get a little bit the dad bod. You know, you stop buying flowers. You stop lighting candles. You stop buying lingerie. You stop fighting for that person that you fought for, that you dated, that you courted, that you tried to sweep off their feet. And now 10 years down the road, you're fat, and you're not sleeping. You're drinking a little bit. You care more about a football game than you do her. Shame on you. You don't deserve her. So you set down the sword, and when you set down that sword's hard to pick up sometimes. You don't have the calluses anymore. You don't have the strength anymore. You don't have the condition anymore. And it's the same way with a marriage, where it's like constant vigilance and intentionality into your marriage. And the heart of a man is a hard thing. We can fall in love easy. We can we have these aspirations and these dreams. I have to choose between going overseas and doing something that I know I was put on this planet to do, or to be present. And I know I can't be present and look at that person, look at her or my kids in the face and the eyes without the things that I know that God put me on this planet to do. And trying to reconcile those two things, the only way that can happen is with intentionality and discipline.
Well, I think that's great advice, man. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, though.
Hey, well, you're doing a hell of a good job. There's not too many people running around out there that could say they've been married for 17 years.